Hello everyone, and welcome to the Missouri School Boards Association's Board Report for the month of April. We thank you for the opportunity to share some news and information during a few minutes of your board meeting. We begin with a look at the work underway to create a statewide strategic plan for school safety. Last month, Governor Parson signed an executive order at Blair Oaks High School creating a Missouri School Safety Task Force charged with developing a statewide school safety plan by July 31st. That task force has already begun its work and is holding a series of public meetings throughout the state. Governor Parson said he is committed to providing the tools and guidance to help local education leaders make schools as safe as possible. He also said MSBA's Center for Education Safety will be an important resource for the task force.
Missouri Center of Education Safety is a national leader on school safety's best practices. The Center of Education Safety has many resources and planning tools available for districts and communities that has helped other states develop strategic plans to provide a framework for their school safety officers.
The task force will be led by Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe, who said the group will be seeking input from local education leaders and law enforcement.
We hope to provide the framework for any school district who wants it, public or private school, who wants to take advantage of this, to look at how they may take that framework and adapt it to their own environment, to their own district, to their own community, and the tools that they can use to make school safety a priority within their system.
Among the members of the task force is MSBA Executive Director Melissa Randall. She said the group plans to take a look at school safety from a comprehensive perspective.
We also need to look at all issues that impact a child's ability to learn when it comes to safety. If a child is being bullied, they're not going to be capable of learning to their full potential. If they don't feel safe on a school bus, it's going to impact their ability to function effectively in their classroom. And we need to look at, as the governor and others said today, we need to look at what we do to ensure a child's feeling of secure and safe, sense of security and safety from the time they get on our bus to the time we drop them off in the afternoon.
Other members of the task force include Paul Finnewald of MSBA Center for Education Safety, the Department of Public Safety Director Sandy Karsten, Department of Mental Health Director Mark Stringer, and Commissioner of Education Margie Van Dieven, along with a representative of school resource officers in the state. Finnewald will serve as the administrator of the task force. The arts can and do have a powerful impact on the education of students in our public schools. In fact, research shows student participation in the fine arts is related to positive educational outcomes in Missouri public schools, including attendance rates and test scores. To highlight that impact, the Missouri Alliance for Arts Education recently held its annual Fine Arts Education Day at the Capitol in Jefferson City. The event featured vocal and instrumental ensemble performances, dance groups, and theatrical presentations by students from school districts throughout the state. Caitlin Blue is a student from St. James who serves as Missouri's National Student Arts Advocate.
It provides a creative outlet for students in education systems when they may not have anything else to express themselves through, such as if a student isn't like athletic, they can't go and play on a football team, but they can surely sit down and paint something or join band and play an instrument or sing in the choir. It just provides a creative outlet for students who have nothing else to turn to.
Caitlin also believes there are practical benefits to arts education.
Being in arts improves a student's academic life and how it raises their SAT scores, and as well as building characteristics that future employers may be looking for whenever students enter the workforce, such as specific characteristics that they may gain.
Caitlin had a chance to visit Washington, D.C. recently and meet with members of Missouri's congressional delegation to discuss arts education. Students attending Fine Arts Day also had the opportunity to meet with their state legislators and talk about their arts education experiences. The Alliance for Arts Education believes the arts should be recognized as a core component of the academic curriculum and urges school districts to strengthen the quality and availability of fine arts education. Well, if you've just been elected to your local Board of Education for the first time, congratulations and welcome to school board service. One of the first things you'll want to do is complete the 16 hours of training required by state law and provided by MSBA. Half of the 16 hours can be completed online, with the other half provided at various locations in the state throughout the year. Visit the MSBA website for a complete schedule of training opportunities. There is no cost to participate in the required training. Also, mark your calendar for the annual MSBA Leadership Summit to be held June 7th through 9th in St. Charles. It's a great opportunity to participate in valuable leadership sessions and to connect with your colleagues from school districts throughout the state. Registration information for that event is posted on the MSBA website. Also, be sure your board is represented at the Spring Delegate Assembly to be held in conjunction with the Leadership Summit. Delegates will be electing state officers for the coming year at that meeting. The nominating committee is proposing a slate of officers for consideration. Video interviews with those candidates are posted on the MSBA website. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and so long from Columbia.